to watch this video. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, you might want to click that subscribe button so you can join the official gang. You have to say official gang. Official gang. Yes, official gang. As you can see, I'm with someone new today. I'm with the love of my heart. Okay. So, guys, how we started hanging out was really weird. Jim brought us together, and now we're doing videos together. So, yeah. So this is Sandra. This is I. Do you want to tell us about yourself and what you do on your channel? She's got a channel too. So
I feel like give me time. Give me time to get my life together.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna come back.
But I'll tell you guys.
Okay.
So basically, what's it called? Sandra does a lot of things. She does cute challenges, but one of the things that she does, which is very interesting, is she does health and fitness, right? And so she made us. There were two guys.
It was actually three guys.
Three, ne? In actual fact, I'll see if there's still light outside, so I can take a picture to see what happened.
Yeah.
Did this other bottle not go straight into the ground?
Just like that.
Straight, like outside.
The devil is alive.
Lalela.
The devil is alive.
Corona. Okay,
but we're not gonna let you be.
Never. So we're gonna share this. This is a smoothie that she made, and if you're interested in getting the recipe, you can get so much more from her channel and from her Instagram page. I'll put the details down here below. Okay. So in this video, right, we will be discussing Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
Okay. So we're gonna discuss Love is Blind, right? So basically, I am on Netflix. I am watching Netflix, but Sandra was like to me, "Girl, whatever you're watching, stop.
Yeah, don't
just
do
stop.
that.
Don't finish what you're watching. Head right over
to the other side."
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna review Love is Blind. We're gonna go through like all the different couples, and we're just gonna tell you our thoughts. And if you guys are watching Love is Blind, comment below what you think. Comment below if you agree or if you don't. Yeah. Also, get a Netflix account if you don't have one. Exactly. How are you gonna quarantine and chill? How you gonna
and who doesn't have a Netflix account
in 2020?
Okay.
So Sandra's just gonna run us through. Yes, you are. Okay, right. She's just gonna explain the whole concept of the show, like before, like explain the whole Love is Blind concept, and then we'll start discussing the couples. Yeah. Okay, let's go.
So it's basically this show about. I don't know what's the show about.
Love.
It's basically about love. So it's this random people. They get random people. It's this married couple who just get 15 men and 15 women, and they put them in pods, right? So they don't meet. The men and women don't meet. The men live in different pods, and the women live in different pods, right? And then every now and again they get to meet up, right, in these secluded areas. So they speak through the walls.
Yes.
So if you like someone, you continue going on a date with them, but you don't get to see them.
You don't get to see them. That's
you just speak through the wall. So the guy is in the other room, the girl is in the other room, and then you build a connection like that, right? So if you are interested in this person, then you continue seeing them or meeting up with them. And if you're not, whether you're a guy or a girl, then you just cancel your date.
Stop seeing them. Yeah.
So that's basically what the show is like. And then if you really are interested, then you propose. Obviously the guy proposes, and then the girl says yes, but then the proposal takes place before they see each other, which is also very interesting. Exactly. I feel like it's dumb.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
The only way you get to see that person
is after they say yes. So then they propose. And then the chick says yes, and then eventually they meet up. And they go on a holiday.
Yes.
They go to Mexico.
Yes.
The show is filmed in the States.
Yes.
So then they go to Mexico for a holiday, and then all the couples they meet up in Mexico.
Yes.
And then things start going down.
Yes. That's
right. Where the tea is. So that's what we're going to discuss, the dynamics of meeting the families, the dynamics of living together, the characters. And
exactly, it's such an interesting show, guys.
It's so stupid. It is. It's such a damn show.
But if you're not watching, like,
go watch it.
You'll feel it. You'll feel it. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's get into like the different couples, right? So I think we need to discuss it, like, and guys, I really hope like if you're watching, you watch Love Is Blind, because
then we're gonna spoil it for you.
Yeah, then it's gonna be a spoiler. Yeah, spoiler alert. I really hope you watch. Okay, guys. So how we're gonna discuss these couples is we're going to like discuss the different couples, and then we're gonna discuss when they're at the pods, their meet up, the honeymoon, and then the wedding day. Okay. So we're gonna start off with Kelly and Kenny, the boring ones. They were like boring.
I feel like when I was watching that entire thing, I kept skipping the parts. Honestly, I was skipping. I'm just like, you know what?
For me, it was like it was a plot twist.
You're right.
Like it was a boring plot twist, but I thought they were gonna get married.
Exactly.
When she said no, I was like,
go. Like, why are you wasting our time?
Your storylines
are we just boring? Exactly.
Yeah,
so you're gonna bore us this entire thing for 10 episodes only to say no. And I feel like with Kelly during the, I could easily compare her to Jessica.
Okay.
Easily, because I felt like she knew exactly what she wanted, and what she wanted was not Ken.
That guy.
She didn't want Ken. And she just, maybe she did it for the check or for the attention or whatever, but she knew exactly that she did not want Ken. Fine. Because she might have led us on from the beginning.
Yes, exactly. Yes, but she can tell that like it was premeditated. She knew. But like, why wouldn't she tell him the day before?
Exactly.
Like, why wouldn't she tell him the whole journey? Oh,
excuse me.
I'm not feeling good. Yeah, exactly.
Bye.
Eshbra.
So then they go to honeymoon, right? Who go decide?
For me, I don't even remember their journey. Yeah, like I know we're doing this in like. I don't remember them meeting.
I'll tell you what happened.
I just remember them walking down the aisle.
Let me tell you what happened with Ken.
They're the ones who never had sex.
Exactly. That's when I knew that this chick is just playing.
No, she looks a bit like conservative.
No,
for me, she's just being
conservative. For me, it wasn't about TV. For me, it wasn't even about that. I just knew that she just wasn't interested, because like even the way she was relating to them, it was more like, oh, you're my brother.
Can I be very honest? I think we've given them too much time.
Okay, cool. Then you can cut.
I don't even no. Like I'm adding this part in. I think we've given them way
too much attention because they were so boring.
It was
they were so boring. They like
when she said no, he was like,
okay.
The way he's so boring. There was no drama. It was just like,
sorry for missing the one who made the little speech.
Yes, he made a speech.
Okay,
as you know, sorry. We all went into this knowing it might work and might not. Even their families loved each other. I was
exactly. Do you know? Like, did you see Kelly's mom? Kelly's mom was like, chick.
Like, yeah, even
that's a good man.
Even when she walked out, she was like, I really like that boy.
I'm cheeky.
They were like, I'm cheeky. And you don't know what to tell. You're not a good man, Cory.
I'm cheeky.
Whatever.
And even the way she was crying at the reunion, she knew she had messed up.
I think so too.
Okay, cool.
Boring.
We see you, Kelly.
Okay, next couple. We've given them too much time.
Yeah, too much
okay,
time.
so next couple was Barnett and Amber.
Barnett and Amber.
Okay, so let's discuss the plot.
Okay, let's start with the fact that they're married.
Yes.
Okay, and then
so they ended up getting married.
They're married. They're still married. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So let's discuss the parts. For me, I feel like I personally feel like Barnett settled for Amber.
Okay.
Because he liked the three girls.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Okay.
And then when he explained to the girls that, like for example with Jessica, she was like, "Are you still gonna marry me?"
Jessica's
and then
so
he's
weird.
like, sing.
Babe.
Yeah.
Did you say something?
Like,
are you gonna marry me?
And then she was like, boy, bye. And then that other girl also was like, boy, bye. And then Amber was just like, boy, hello.
But then, like, okay, fine. I just like to differ. I don't think that Amber was like, boy, bye. Because the way she was acting outside of the pods when they had gone to the honeymoon.
No, definitely.
Jessica wasn't giving me that.
Let me tell you, Jessica stayed in the show. We're gonna get to Jessica. She stayed in the show for Barnett.
This show is about Jessica.
Yeah.
Jessica was running the show.
No, yeah.
So I felt like like, okay, I feel differently because I think Jessica really wanted Barnett.
Of course.
Right? Jessica had two options.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I feel as though Jessica had two options, right? Her first option was Mark.
Yeah.
No, excuse
Barnett.
Barnett. And then Barnett had various options.
Yes.
Jessica, Elsie, and Amber, right? And then Jessica, I felt as though she was really just pushing really hard. Like, we're doing this to a point where Barnett was like, you know what, I'm not going to do this. Also because he had a variety of options until he had told her that, her being Jessica, that okay, fine, we're not going to be together. That said, he had then now decided that he's going to be with Mark, which we're going to talk about when we start talking about Jessica.
But for me, what to call Jessica, and why for me that's important for Barnett and Amber's story, right?
Okay,
For me, I feel like Jessica had a spur of the moment anger, but she didn't realize that we're in the pods. This is a show. This is not real life where you can just be angry for 3 days and then he texts you, baby, please. Like, it's not gonna work like that. Okay, so once she showed any sign of backing, he was like, cool. Bye. And then Amber got in. I don't think Amber and like Barnett Yabona was like destined. But
I hear you. I absolutely hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But then, like, I just want to differ the part where Jessica. I don't really think that Jessica. It was entirely up to Jessica to let the relationship go. I think Jessica wanted Barnett.
She did. But then when she showed any signs of like, boy, I'm gone. Yeah. Barnett had a buffet of options. He was just like, okay, fine. Okay, this one, yes. So that's why I feel like your relationship guy Amber no Barnett was a bit cringy for me.
Yeah. Even to this day.
I still cringe.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we've spoken about the pods, right?
Okay, the pods.
Let's talk about when they meet. When they met, they were happy.
I feel like Emma was extra happy.
She was too excited.
Yeah, it was just like,
oh my gosh, you my man? I'm just like,
touch me, it's a go. He was like, okay, fine, we're here, cool. And then they do honeymoon.
Honeymoon is where they were having like the best time, like.
Yeah, I feel like they were having fun.
They were having fun. Then for me, what got awkward after the honeymoon was when she kept talking about
finances. It's like, go get a job, sissy. How about your phone now?
When she kept on saying, yeah, but at least I get to be a housewife. I was thinking, babes, who have you discussed that with?
Sis.
Guys, let me tell you, subscribers.
Yeah.
Listen. The decision to be a housewife must be made by two people. You decide it's not fair. Exactly. You come as a housewife with credit. She owes school. She owes makeup.
Yeah. For like, because I was actually calculating it in brands.
Yes.
She said $200.
Yes.
She said $700, girl.
$700.
Yes. That's like $10,000.
Yeah.
It's a fix your life. What's wrong with
you? Don't work.
Exactly.
And she was saying she lives with her friends. I was thinking,
and sometimes she lives with her parents.
No, Amber. Like when she was asking for the wedding dress. My mom's already done too much. You're 30.
Yeah.
Like,
fix your life.
Forget it.
What's wrong with you?
So guys, no, the housewife thing, I just was not
working.
I wasn't.
Disclaimer: there's absolutely nothing wrong with being a housewife.
As long as it's been discussed.
Exactly. Because you can't two people have to decide my duty in this marriage is housewife.
Yes, exactly. Before discussing it with the person who's going to have to provide. Like that's not fair.
Yeah, even that's not fair. Did you? Because I thought as though Barnett was eyeing her when they were talking about the wedding dress.
Yeah.
He was just like,
he was looking at her like, show me.
Go get a job.
How nana
uyofuna umsebenzi.
How nana bereka musaji. Like, don't do this.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's discuss
those t-shirts.
Sevens again. Okay, so let's discuss the wedding. They ended up getting married.
Yeah, they got married. Okay, sharp. Yeah.
But at the reunion, guys.
I feel like let's leave that.
Let's discuss it when we talk about. Okay, we're gonna get reunion. We're gonna talk about the reunion. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna discuss Carlton and Diamond. Theirs was so short-lived.
So short-lived.
So short-lived.
But so dramatic.
So, yeah.
Because Carlton is now looking to take his life.
I'm actually gonna add a little clip, right, from it, if I can, about where he's like, go fix your wig.
My ass to the next dick, boy.
Now, watch your wig, because it keeps sliding. It's been sliding since day one.
Think I am?
Your wig been sliding.
Husband, like, babes, I'm also not great Cuddy wig, Mara. Diamond.
On TV.
Girl.
Netflix. Sliding wig.
You people are from South Africa, can't see you.
But what's your take though? Like on a more serious note.
Okay. So in the pods, I don't.
No. Like, guys, okay, fine. Her wig was sliding. Do you feel as though it was what's his name? Carlton. Do you feel that it was Carlton's place to talk about the wig, especially if he had claimed that he loves her and whatnot?
Yeah, no.
Was that necessary? Even though it was sliding, like, was that really necessary?
At that point, I feel like all shots were being fired. Because she was like, watch me ride from one dick to another. So he was like, watch that wig. Like, for me at that point, like, just insults were, like, you needed to have an insult.
But then I hear you. But then at the same time, I think I'm not gonna say there's nothing wrong with insulting each other. But then if you claim to love someone, would you, if you claimed to have loved them in their case, would you really embarrass them to that extent?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Now I think we need to discuss like the Carlton and Diamond thing.
Okay.
I think like it's relevant to discuss that. Yeah. So what happened was Diamond, if you guys watched, I get it. So Diamond is the girl, whatever. Carlton is the guy. Carlton proposes. They love each other. Go the pods.
Yeah.
They want to get married. They're crying.
Yeah.
But at the pod scene,
yes,
Carlton is like,
before they had seen each other. Yeah.
Carlton is like, there's something I need to tell this girl.
And Carlton said it in the pods. No, in the what's that room called? Where the confession room.
Oh yes,
in
his confession. He was just like, he needs to tell Diamond something. This and then I was thinking, boy, what do you need to tell us? Like, you know. And then he like eventually he's like, yeah, no. There was a time he was dating guys as well. So he's basically
attracted to hearts.
Yeah, he's more attracted to hearts, which I think is perfectly fine.
Okay.
Let me put it out there. I think it's okay, but I also think he should have told her that before he proposed, which I think is a whole game changer.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's a whole game changer. Like, I have nothing against you loving hearts, but love hearts with the open. Yeah. Don't love hearts in private because that's not fair.
Yeah,
that's not fair. Like, I feel like it's a whole thing of like, dude, that's a huge part of you.
Of course.
It's a big part of you.
Yeah.
And so Diamond didn't know a whole part of Carlton, a big part of him.
Yeah, and I also felt as though where Diamond wasn't coming from a biphobia or biphobic or
I don't think she was. Yeah.
I think because like even on the internet she had now mentioned that people were bashing her, saying that she's homophobic and whatnot. I don't think she was coming. I really don't think she was coming from that point. I think it was more so like what I would have loved to know. In advance, so that I can really
make a decision.
What I'm getting myself into.
But can I ask a question? Can I ask like, and perhaps like, okay, I'm also asking my subscribers or whatever. So what's it called? Is it like if he wants to be accepted, right, for the way he lives?
Yeah.
So he wants to be accepted shouldn't she also be like accepted for
the way? Yeah. For
what she wants as well? I think it's very so unfair.
Absolutely.
Like, we're trading on like homophobia and like biphobia so much that now both sides are losing like their freedom to be who they want to be.
I think that the reason why he was hiding it is because that he knew that it's something that would make her uncomfortable.
Of course. So I feel like even the way Carlton brought it out wasn't right. Like, he already was being rude that whole night. Yes. So she's already put off. If you're going to tell me big news, don't make sure I'm in a good mood. Yeah. Do you get me?
Yeah.
So he's being weird, he's being like rude, he's got the daddy cap on. Yeah. I was just like, come on. Okay, so next is Gigi and Damian.
Yeah.
First of all, I'd like to add.
Gigi stands for Kukuletu.
Kukuletu mazibugo.
Yeah.
Kukuletu misani.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's discuss them.
Okay.
So pods, I don't remember them in the pods.
Yeah, me too.
I don't remember anyone in the pods. If I'm
I
being
do.
honest.
I remember some. I don't remember Gigi and Damian in the pods.
Nah.
I think
Unless there was drama in the pods.
There was no drama. The only thing I remember is that
She
she also
proposed.
exactly that's it. Everything else, and then they met.
By the way,
Yeah.
she proposed.
Okay, to be fair, he proposed first,
Mm.
and then she was like, "Oh, I'm also gonna ask you to marry me." I was just like, "Go, just say yes and move on."
Exactly.
Yeah. So
But
yeah.
how did you feel about like? Okay, we'll discuss this after.
Okay.
Okay. So then she proposed. They proposed to each other. Whatever. In the pods, and then they meet up. Right. The meet up is so sweet.
Where do they meet up?
When they did the first impression thing, it was cute. It was okay.
Oh
And then he gives her the bow.
What for?
Oh, when he ties a bow.
Me, I was skipping, and my brain interesting part.
Girl.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. Because you're my present.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then
that was cute,
he
yeah.
gives her the bowl. It's horrible.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, okay, so then they go to the honeymoon.
Joe. And then
every time she'd say something, I'd literally be like, Kana, and
say Stop.
Like she is just like
she goes
wait,
in
no.
and she's no filter. But then the one thing that I appreciate about who Dumsan is Dumsan is Damian is that I feel as though he can handle Gigi's craziness.
He can, because he's very calm.
Yeah.
He's very calm, very calm.
He can
But
handle
also, what I like about him is he's not a pushover.
Yeah.
Very calm, but he's also just
Very
like,
like,
hell no.
you're not gonna do this.
Yeah, when she starts, he's Magai beg and Nagai beg.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
He
that.
puts an end to it.
Yeah, so you know that like in their marriage, he's not gonna be a pushover. Like,
But I think I'm shy, so.
okay, and then the wedding.
The wedding, I didn't expect that. Honestly speaking, I
You
thought
didn't.
that they would get married. But then,
I thought if anyone would say no, it would be Gigi.
I don't think
I
Gigi
didn't
would
think-
have said no because in her craziness,
She
I
loves
think
him.
she really loved him or loves him or whatever. So I didn't expect that.
You didn't expect it.
Do you know when they were airing before the adverts when they're advertising? Whenever I see that bride running away, I'd think it's Jessica.
You never thought it would be.
I never thought it would be Jessica. I thought it would be Jessica. Okay, given everything that was happening with the episodes and whatnot, I always expected it. I always thought it would be Jessica. But then when I saw
Shame, it was a plot twist for you.
I was just like, okay,
No, Nami, and it's the first wedding.
but it's so
you're like,
expected from her. When she ran out, I was like, okay, that makes sense. She would run out and fall in
exactly.
the bushes and go and climb somewhere.
Yo, I literally repeated it 4 times. Like,
It's like, why are you falling?
I know.
Just why are you running? Have you seen you wouldn't fall. Like, why are you running? Have you seen the clip? Why are you running?
Why are you running?
So yeah, I didn't expect that. But then also the way he handled it, you know, like okay, I'm not saying no because I don't want you. I just want us to get to know each other.
Yeah.
I thought that was cute. It was acceptable because Gigi is not just one.
You want him to get to know her and then embarrass her in front of the whole family. There's no other way. In your thoughts, the best way was to say no. And then 2 years from now, we'll be inviting the same people saying, okay, we're serious this time.
I think, would you rather they got married?
They don't have an option to say the day before, like, girl, don't wear your wedding dress. I'm using gay. They don't have the option. It's the only option.
I'm not coming.
Because I feel like we have each other now.
Yeah. The night before. Thinking make sure production doesn't see this.
Yes, exactly.
So
Just
that we
show
don't
up,
fumble
yeah.
the bag.
Yeah. Okay, so the next ones, Lauren and Cameron.
I feel like there's not much to say about them.
There's not.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah,
Very cute. They make you believe that love is actually blind.
Yeah.
So they experiment.
No drama.
No drama.
No drama.
loved the way he connected with the dead.
Yes, that was nice. That was nice.
Because the dead wasn't letting
was
up.
nice.
He was
but
just
Cameron
like
is literally.
that's
Cameron.
on the inside.
No, this is him.
Yeah.
That's Cameron. You can't fight with that guy. You
no.
can also do
But
like
what are you gonna fight about? I feel like they were cute. I like the connection between him and the parents, even with the mom. You should just stop rapping.
Oh yeah, that was
True,
so awkward. Yeah, that was like I cringed.
I'm like,
was
okay,
just
we
like-
get it. We accept you.
Wow,
You're
yeah,
invited to the cookout.
Yes,
Everything.
yeah, the
Just
cookout,
leave
yes, don't
that
rap,
part
don't rap.
alone.
Okay, Jessica and Mark. I'm about to lock my phone because
Jessica,
I gotta get into this one. Jessica, first of all, Dallas is.
Let's get right
Yeah,
into
first
it.
of all, before we carry on, I just want like there was no need to act like that at that age. Let
And
me
also, why does she stop speaking like that? Okay, let's start with
Okay,
the
let's
dons. Umdala, number
Umdala,
one, don't speak like
Stop
that.
speaking like that.
Get your life together. Decide. Be decisive. If you want something, then
Go
get
for
that.
it,
thing.
yes.
If you don't want it,
Yes.
Okay.
Also, stop drinking. She was drunk.
Stay away from options. Let's do the dons.
Yeah. So let's discuss Jessica and Mark from Pods.
Pause.
They were okay.
There was
They were
not.
vibing.
I feel like from the pause there was nothing going on between Jessica and Mark initially. Initially,
But Mark also like, come on, bro.
Yo.
Like he literally
Mark.
like wears his heart here,
Mark.
not even on the sleeve in the palm. Like
Yeah,
heart.
palm thing.
Yeah. He doesn't
It's
wear
outside.
He wears it on his head.
Yeah.
He wears his heart on his head.
Mark doesn't have his heart. His heart is in the fridge.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's still cool in the
Exactly,
fridge so
yeah.
that it doesn't get heat or heated and it melts. If hearts melt.
Shem.
Mark.
No, like no tender fast, my boy. Like he felt like yes.
Hard.
I don't even know if he was saying that it's not being reciprocated.
And do you know the way they filmed it? I thought that Mark wasn't going to take Jessica back.
Okay.
I really thought
Yeah,
he
I
was
thought
going
so
to
too,
be.
because
I'm
he
like,
was
where's your dignity? Maybe it's a dignity.
Yes.
Where's your dignity? Yeah, he like taking
I
it.
agree because he was like yeah, but what she won't do for me, I'm not no rebound or whatever.
But you
Then
are.
you propose.
Yeah.
I go rebound.
But you are.
You're the
That's
definition of
exactly
rebound,
who
bro.
you are. That's what you are.
Yeah, that was awkward.
So.
And I feel like the only reason why she agreed, like she like the thing is, I don't know what they're thinking, right? I'm okay, Nabo, Jessica. Like I don't know what you're thinking, because if this person says, "Will you marry me?"
Yeah.
It's not come out, let's see each other.
Yeah.
It's we're going to get married.
Exactly.
So there's no time to like. I don't know, like, and that's why I feel like we need to discuss the whole process and like analyze the process, because I just think both Jessica and Kelly were like, let's see what happens when that's not the question they asked
marriage.
you. Yes, that's not the question is, will you marry me?
No.
Then you said yes. So you can't come out and say
No.
yeah, but your age. You knew when I was in the pods that I'm young,
24.
and then I said, will you marry me? And you said yes. Let's discuss then. Okay, so there's the pods. Then they
says
meet
yes.
up. Then when they meet up, she has nothing wrong with the way he looks. She finds nothing wrong. That was the time for her to say he's short, because you saw him that day with short.
When immediately after they had met up.
Yeah, she didn't say anything.
Yeah, no,
She's
she
like,
said
I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
Yana, you're going to turn and say Mucho short.
And she
Mara,
kept
you were
emphasizing the age.
You
barely knew.
He's smaller than.
And my usual guys. I
What
usually
usual-
don't date guys.
I usually date guys like Barnett.
Yeah, she kept saying that. She actually kept saying that. So I'm just like, how
Jessica,
dare you?
what show do you think this is, Chomi?
And also, like, do you not have any remorse for Umak?
Exactly.
Jessica
yes.
is a savage.
Yeah, that wasn't fair.
She's a savage.
That wasn't fair, especially knowing that he's a young boy, 24.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
You're ruining
24.
his-
Yeah, don't do
his-
that. Yes, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like,
'Cause
don't
now
do that.
His love experience is going to be damaged.
Exactly.
Until he gets to that.
Jessica.
It's people like Jessica who create men who are
Yes,
messed up.
yeah. Thank you. Yeah, no, some girl will come into Mark's life.
Jessica,
Singing.
who Mark is experienced Jessica, and then he's gonna treat her
It's a mess.
some type of way.
It's a mess.
Before we get to that, let's talk about let's talk about the very first time when they met as a group. When she saw Barnett.
Yes.
Yo, Jessica.
Yeah.
She was like,
She had major regrets.
when she saw Barnett, Jessica just realized that this is where I fucked up. I think they were at the pool or at the beach or whatever, and she kept trying to talk to him and whatnot. And then I just felt like Amber was too chilled for that.
Yeah.
Because she'd go to Barnett and Amber would be talking to other guys or whatever, and then Mark would come and collect. collect.
Yeah.
Like
Collect. Yes.
I am going to collect her from Barnett. Did you not like
I noticed,
That's how I knew that Mark knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Like Mark knew exactly what was going on. Also, the time where they had been talking about sex and whatnot, and Jessica had now said no, but nothing has happened between us and whatnot. Did you see how frustrated Mark was?
No, he was. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I kind of felt sorry for
even
him.
Kenny.
Yeah.
There was a time
Kenny was like,
she kept like shading Amber so much.
yeah,
Like saying things like, this is not your type. I didn't know you were into like relaxed people.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were into people who only like having fun. I'm thinking,
I don't think you're gonna be happy with her.
I
I don't think that she's the right one for you. I don't see if
Oh yeah, but she's like, yeah. But I mean, I'm shocked that that's what she liked.
Yeah, but are you happy? Oh, he literally said,
yes, I'm happy. And that's why I'm saying the reunion made me happy because Amber was just like, let me tell you.
Amber was not letting up.
I was so happy. I was so happy. She was just like, let me tell you how it is. Yeah, she was just like, the world doesn't need people like you. The whole world. She spoke for us.
Yeah.
She spoke for us. She represented us in that meeting. I think that's all we have time for, and my battery's about to die. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed our review. And yeah, guys, go watch it. If you haven't watched it, all I can say is go and... Are you still sitting here? Go watch.
Yeah, go watch. What are you doing?
You're still... Go watch. I love you guys so much.
And I told them that you're gonna do reviews of Second Chances as well.
Oh, yes. So I'll be reviewing a Snapchat. It's a Snapchat now, yes. It's a Snapchat show called Second Chances. Another thing that I'd like to introduce with Sandra is like an anonymous like question and answer thing, right? So if you have like some sort of scenario or something you're going through, send us you can send me a DM. I'll obviously keep it private, I'll obviously keep it anonymous or whatever, and then we can give you guys advice, because I think we got this. I'm single, but I got this relationship thing on lock. And she's married, so maybe you might wanna,
Don't worry, I got you.
She got us, you know what I'm saying? So I love you guys so much. Until the next video, bye.